Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And a comfortable margin for the Pistons here, guys.
Just the start they wanted to this game. Solid offense. They got good ball movement. Established a nice rhythm.
Yeah, not stagnant at all. Free-flowing and fluid at the offensive end.
Pelicans trail by 12. On the floor for Detroit. Chan in at the 3. Greg Monroe is out there with Gordon. Then there's Ellis. And it's Ruiz in at the point. Here's Biyombo. Back to Holiday. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Look at the numbers for him on the line this year. 88% on the season. Impressive number.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
And he can't hit the second. Detroit leading by 11. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. The dude in their last matchup against the Kings was superb. He finished with an incredible amount of points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance, Clark. He was at his absolute best in this game.
Yeah, and the only thing about having a game like that, Kevin, is that it's almost impossible to duplicate it here tonight.
Well, nobody's expecting that, Clark, and they don't need him to do that. If he's even half as good as he was that night, it should be enough. Has pretty much been the norm for them, getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Now here is Davis. 26 points for him last game against Cleveland.
And a huge rebounding night as well, really controlling the glass.
Davis inside, Monroe on him. And Davis can't get it to go. Monroe, the pass to Chan. And that's collected by Drew Holiday.
He was right there, but the defensive pressure forced that miss.
Well contested. That really made it a tough shot.
Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Look at Oklahoma City, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat. And, of course, New Orleans, 9 games back.
When I look at New Orleans, they've just sort of hung around. I mean, they're not among the elite teams, but they're not that far off the pace either.
No, I think they're satisfied, Clark, with where they are right now because they're in decent position, as they move forward. And this is all about just surviving the marathon in the NBA. Such a long season.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Pelicans trail by 15. Davis with a screen on Irving. And Holiday, here we go. Outside Harper. There's the dish to Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Harper. Here's the 3. Rebound, Detroit. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Chan. It's stolen by Davis. Outside Harper. Pass to Holiday. Dishes to Davis. Back to Holiday. It's in there. Davis with the assist. That's 7 points for Drew Holiday.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Yeah, they've been the aggressors, Clark, and getting the ball inside into that lane area has been huge for them.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Excellent game we've seen from Kyrie Irving. 9 points and also 3 nice steals. He's a one-man wrecking crew out there.
No, they have no answer for him at this point.
First trip to the line for him here.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw, good, Irving. Drummond's checked in for Gordon. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
Boy, his free throw shooting, just another reason he's such a good all-around player.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Okay, guys, on defense, no inside looks, nothing. That means 1 foot in the paint, helping on all drives and contesting everything at the rim. Now let's do it.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. He told his guys to make sure they keep the pace fast, to get out and run each and every chance they get. He also rebounding is something that should be a priority, saying, quote, those are the battles we can and should win. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you, Kevin.
And thanks for that story, Doris.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Well, the score has a lot to do with that, Clark. Just based on that, you'd think the rebounding gap would be huge.
The Pistons have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And their success rate from the stripe this season, about 77%.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
And the free throws are starting to pile up a little bit here, more so than in the first quarter.
And that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Here's Holiday. Misses off the right iron.
That's a shot he's got to hit. I mean, you don't get too many better looks from that range.
Here's Chan. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Outside Holiday. And the pass to Vaughn. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
Gotta love the use of the bounce pass there. Perfect feed.
Detroit leading by 15. Irving passes to Chan. Ellis outside. Fader on the way. The shot's good from Chan. The dude's got 20.
And after that last game, Clark, I'm not surprised to see him so hot. He's got it rolling right now.
Now here is Holiday. He's got 7. They get a hand on it. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. The coast-to-coast dunk.
Good aggressive finish on the break.
That's as easy a 2 points as you could ask for.
Holiday with it. Pass to Vaughn. And Holiday kicks to Harper. Misses off the left iron.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
Now, here is Irving. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. The kick out to Harper. Pass to Vaughn. He feeds it to Biyombo. Here's Augman. Hands it from downtown.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Irving dishes to Monroe. He kicks to Ellis. Outside Irving. The tray. They get the rebound. Monroe. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Monroe's got 4 points in the quarter.
That sort of epitomized this game, guys. One team going all out, getting rebounds and putbacks, and the other team just dragging.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see which players have had the most success from the stripe this month. Kyrie Irving is second.
Now, during that time, guys, he's been an absolute shooter from the free throw line. His concentration has been perfect.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Biyombo. The jumper's good from inside 6 feet. Biyombo's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
take a look at the stat sheet here for Jrue Holiday. Over the last month, he's been one of the standouts statistically in the league. 12th in percentage, and one of the better passers in the league, in the top 20 in assists per game.
Yeah, and going back to his free throw percentage, Steve, I mean, this guy's really been locked in at the foul line. I mean, his mechanics are flawless.
And that one's good.
The more touches he gets, the more this lead will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
Pelicans trail by 18. Augment, he's guarded by Ellis.
Defense just couldn't recover in time.
Yeah, the D pretty much went brain neutral on that one, Clark. Wouldn't
Yes,
you?
sir. I like that phrase.
Yeah, I don't use that phrase very often, but to me, that's what happened. He shifted the brain into neutral.
Yes, he did.
That was embarrassing.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Feeds to Holiday. To the paint, shot clock at 6, and he gets it to go. 6 points for him.
Now they're finally starting to shoot the ball a little bit better now.
You know, I thought this was the kind of play they needed in the first quarter, but as I always like to say, it's better late than never.
Chan passes to Irving. Here's the dude, guarded by Holiday. Holiday brings the double team. Back to Irving. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Irving's got 6 in the quarter.
So you got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
Kicks to Harper. The 11-footer. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Good job there, Kevin, getting himself a little space on the inside.
Detroit leading by 14. Here's the dude. He's got 22. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Harper with the rebound.
Got a good look, though. I thought that was going to go down.
Now the D may have done just enough there, Clark, to bother him and throw that shot off.
That's good. He has 5.
You know, they've been so effective when they've been able to get the ball inside.
Some real shortcomings from this defense. I mean, they've given up 5 straight looks in the paint.
Here's the dude. Irving attacking. Lets it go from 11, and he gets it to go. Irving's got 17 now.
You know, he started out hot, and he's only gotten hotter. He could be in for one of those games.
And here's Holiday. He's got 7. Shot from 12. Rebounded by Chan. The dude's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far, Steve.
And even if it's only a modest advantage that they have in that category, it's still a significant factor.
Now here is Holiday. Outside Harper. Shot from 16. The shot is off. And Detroit the other way now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for him.
Ellis, the pass to Chan. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
Holiday attacking. The kick out to Harper. Takes the 3. And the foul called on Bismack Biyombo. That's his first foul.
Obviously, he's not afraid of physical play, but he still needs to play in control.
And he definitely wasn't in control that time. Everybody in the building knew it was an over-the-back call.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Pelicans trailed by 14. Outside Gordon. And the pass to Frank. Back to Gordon. Fires the 3. Cannot hit. Detroit's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Passes it to Chan. Here's Augment. Anthony Davis with the rebound. New Orleans has